y'all. Just a quickie little update. This is more about organizing. So when you're addicted to stuff like this, it gets out of hand pretty fast, or it can. I'm talking about the doll community stuff, clothes, dolls, bodies, head sculpts. And for me, it got really way out of control. I got to reel it in for 2024. But I just was sitting here and I was trying to do some freelance work and I was just like, I can't focus. Everything is just a mess. And so I just spent a little time just tidying, even down to like some of the boxes I have here. This was like, believe it or not, this is far neater. And then I started looking at the system I was using for keeping hands and shoes and all this kind of stuff together. And that wasn't working because I had one box that was completely full with all this spillover that was in this drawer here. So I had actually two boxes full of hands and things. And then this middle section was just more hands and crap. And it just wasn't working for me. So I bought these little plastic organizers and just started tossing stuff in here. Elf ears, these guys. And then I have it split up. Just, I have the fancy shoes here. I have some World Box hands, like the fancier stuff up here. And then it goes all the way down to these guys, which this is a pile of clothes to put away, but these guys are just full of Fison hands and feet, organized by size and color. So really happy with that. I think it's going to be much neater once, like with the clothing, once I got where things are. And with this drawer down here, I can find things pretty easily now. And it's just much more organized. And now I have another drawer that I can use for more storage. So that's good. Then I went and we're getting ready for Christmas here. I cleared out this drawer a little bit. This was my like junk drawer, full of like these guys I had left over and everything. And I started putting clothes in plastic bags. So this is all Zoe's stuff, got Paige's stuff. And so now these are kind of out of rotation because those characters always wear these clothes, like Lizzie's fancy stuff and all that, Claire's. So those are out of rotation. So now I can come to this junk drawer now that some of the clothes are out of here, and I can organize this up again. I did it one time, and believe it or not, this is separated. So I have these teeny items that only work with the smaller bodies. Then I have kind of shirts, skirts, and shorts. I have the fancier stuff here. The stuff, not this one, but some of the fancier outfits that I've purchased, higher grade stuff. Still working this out. Here we have hats and the scorpion that I purchased for one scene back in Italy. Here is kind of this needs to be done too. I have things like I had these skateboards, umbrellas, stuff, the crystal ball stuff. I think all this is actually going to go into another area. So I'll have this drawer free as well. And this box here has a lot of walkie-talkies and guns and stuff like that. Stuff I don't really use that much. And then this bottom drawer has like clothing sets. So like there's this set that Sienna's worn a couple of times. So these are like sets of things. That's now cleaner because a lot of the sets were used by like Kim and everything. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going through all these drawers and reorganizing that now that I have a little more space. So this random drawer, if it goes away, it'll hold more clothing. So I can split that up a little bit more. And I think it'll be good. Then I have the mail stuff here that still needs to be gone through. This box is getting a little small for it, so I think I'm going to split some of it up. I have hands and stuff in here as well. That's going to go into one of the freed up plastic containers I have. And then I purchased these boxes here as well for heads. And these were pretty good because they have a little plastic divider. So if they have longer hair, I give them 2 spaces. And if they're shorter, I give them 1. So I have 2 of those now. And what else? Back to these junk drawers. Also organized, but kind of not the best, but it's what I had. So I have musical equipment in here, the park bench, another chair, some tables, lots of tables, even a table that I didn't actually need that I bought when I was working on the restaurant up here. I thought I was going to have 3 tables in there, but that was far too many. And this area is another one that I'm going to tackle as well because it's just not working either. So this stuff is all crafty stuff that I do use, but it does not need to be out. I also have a bunch of stuff in storage, like as far as like old toys and stuff like that. So that stuff needs to go away. That'll free up some space there. This is a mess as well. That needs to be cleaned up. I'm just airing all my dirty laundry here. So I'll have more space when that, comes to fruition. And I reorg and get rid of some more stuff, which I've already, believe it or not, culled about 50%, which is not bad. But there's a little stuff like this box here. It was a storage box for crafty items and whatnot. And you can see it's not full. So it's taking up all the space, but it's not full. So maybe this gets switched to a half-size tub. Half the stuff in there, maybe 2 of these instead of this one big one. That kind of stuff really makes a difference. And then stuff like these old model boxes and stuff, I will get into a phase where it's like, I want to build a model. But it really a lot of it just needs to be cleaned out. It's been a long time, haven't really done it. And that would actually free up a lot more space as well. So all about the space. And I had this cleared off, and then I went and did more reorg, and now it's not clear anymore. So that happens too. So that's pretty much my update. I'm happy with the way this is going. That area back there I just showed is a mess. But this Craftsman was given to me by someone who no longer needed it. And it sat empty for a while, and then it sat for my model railroad stuff for a while. And now it's very useful. So that's great. I think this guy, I would love to mount this on a wall. So I'm thinking that maybe, I don't know, it has to have somewhere where I can access it though. So that's challenging. Maybe it goes right on top of here. I don't know. But then I have to move this stuff around. So the fun never ends. All right, so that's my quickie update. Thank you for listening, and I will talk with you all soon.